Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Deja Mule. Today, I have a very special guest. It's a good friend of mine, and haven't seen him in forever. His name is Austin Jackson, and he's works on fractal art and does a bunch of other music projects as well. So today, we're going to interview, catch up, and just see where that goes from there. So, I've known that you've been doing a lot of fractal artwork and stuff, and you're composing your own songs too, right?
Yeah, so I make all the music and all my videos, and kind of my ADHD has run rampant. I'm like a dog chasing things. It's just like music, fractals. I kind of go back and forth between both. But
so what are your like main inspirations then for music?
Music?
Kind
of all over the place. I've been on like a ambient music hype lately. A lot of like Burial. He has a lot of like random ambient tracks on the albums, so I feel like that was kind of like what showed me, oh, you can actually like make ambient music. I don't know.
Yeah.
I never thought about that before, but I don't know, done a lot of electronic music, I guess, too.
And it's like, didn't you say that you started making fractals as well, like during the pandemic, or like right before the pandemic?
It was right after COVID hit. So COVID happened. My office, they said we can all work from home. So now I'm at home, and like I got all this like extra time, because you don't realize how much time per day you spend just bullshitting in the office. I feel like,
yeah,
so
definitely.
It's like, instead of like making small talk, I'm able to kind of like, ooh, let's like work on some fractals or something. So I actually discovered a tutorial video one night from Julius Horstowitz. He's another fractal artist.
I think I saw his stuff is now advertised to me now.
Oh yeah, he's like the king of fractals, I would say. But like, he recently opened up an exhibit in New York, actually, where it's like a full immersive, like 3D, like there's basically projections all around you.
Holy shit.
So I know I would love to go see that. But yeah, so actually, funny little story about that. A couple years before COVID, in 2018, I think, I was at Coachella, and we were tripping balls, probably rolling too. And they had this dome thing, and it was playing like fractal visuals on an IMAX dome. So we're all tripping. We go in there, we land these beanbags. And I just remember my mind was blown. I was like, what the fuck are these like structures? Like I've never seen anything like it. And then after I discovered, so fast forward 2 years again, it's COVID. I discovered these tutorial videos, and then I see on Julius's website, oh, here's some project I did for Coachella 2 years ago.
Oh,
so
shit.
Like, holy fuck, this is the dude. Like, oh my God, this is destiny. So then I've been basically rendering 24/7 since that moment. Like,
dude, you have a lot of fucking material, dude. And
oh,
it's like, it's all really good too. And it's like, because like I really got into it from the visual aspect of it, but then like I've been starting to actually, because I'll see it on Instagram and stuff, but for the most part I don't have audio playing because I'm on my phone on Instagram. But then like when I'm actually like sitting down and like on a computer, I'm like, oh shit, dude, the music you writing actually is really good too.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's funny because I'm the same way, where it's like I add music to these videos, but I just keep them muted and I fucking listen to random shit on my own. But like, I don't know. It kind of reinvigorated my desire to make music, I guess, because I had all this kind of visual content, and I'm kind of, at least when I first started my YouTube channel, I was just pumping them out without audio. And I was like, shit, I gotta start making music again. I need to, so then I started adding my old songs, and then it kind of just like, I started creating new stuff again. But since COVID started, I've put out 3 albums.
Holy shit.
And I'm almost done with the 4th, and it's been less than 2 years, so I've been making some random shit all over the place. I don't know.
Damn, that's so good.
Making so much stuff.
Damn, because like, it's funny because like we've known each other since high school, but I like never knew that you played piano or like keys or any of that. Oh
yeah.
So it's like when I found out that, and then with the fractals and stuff, I'm like, holy shit, this is like something I didn't know about you. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, so I've been playing piano since I was probably 7.
Really?
I took piano lessons at a young age. Hated it. I absolutely hated it. It was all color, like music theory, like let's learn the notes and stuff. So I was like, oh, this is boring to me. This is like school.
Yeah.
So then I quit that, and then my parents got a piano, and it had these like light up keys, so you could kind of learn the songs that way. So then I started doing that, and then eventually I was like, oh shit, this is pretty fun. So then I'd start listening to songs I like and trying to like recreate them. But then I kind of got sucked into piano with that. But and then in high school I got my first guitar too.
Oh shit!
So I've my ADHD has been rampant for a while. I don't know what to do. Yeah, I had a little guitar phase where I was going to be in a metal band and
be a rock star.
Solos. Yeah. Never learned fucking like acoustic. I could never play chords. I could never do any of the actual like standard guitar stuff. I was like, I just want to learn the solos and finger tapping.
I'm the same way though, because it's like I have a guitar, I have a piano or like a digital keyboard, and like I just have them just so like when I get inspiration or I'm like, hey, I want to fuck around with it, I could like do stuff like a little bit, like very basic stuff. Like it's mainly like melodies and like, but it's like if I actually took in the time to learn the chords and stuff, I feel like I'd be able to learn a lot and like more than I'm just kind of learning on my own. But like, you know, I play drums mainly, so I don't really care too much about it. So, but thank you.
I was listening to some Megathelioma.
You're a terrible drummer.
Yeah, you suck at drums.
But yeah, and then that ended up leading us to the path of where I asked you if you can make a fractal video for the music project.
Source.
Yeah, for Megathelioma. And that was really cool because it's like I felt like you did such a good job on like making the changes when the changes of the song are happening.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like it's like, you know, sometimes you'll see a band you like and they'll have like a lyric video or something, and they'll have like maybe not fractals, but they'll have some sort of like abstract thing for their music video, but like it just feels like it's kind of separated from the music. Like it's just kind of like a backdrop. But I felt like what you did was really freaking, it was pretty cohesive.
Oh, thank you. No, like I had a lot of fun with that project. I remember you gave me some direction, but that was the first time. So I used the album art, which shouts out to you, by the way. I love all the album art you guys have. Or do you make all those?
Yeah,
okay,
I make all of them.
So. Yeah,
yeah.
I love it.
Thank you.
But I used that as a color map for the fractal kind of geometry, I guess. So the way the program I use is called Mandelbulb 3D. The way it works is that you can kind of pick your colors manually, or you could use like an external image, and it just uses that as like a color map, and you can kind of adjust the rotation, kind of random stuff like that. But so I used the artwork for that, and I that was kind of like a turning point where I learned, oh shoot, like, because before I'd used all like soft kind of fades and blends, but with that one it had really sharp, clear lines, so I was getting some really cool effects as the lines kind of transfer over the geometry, I guess. Yeah, but no, I had a lot of fun with that one though.
Yeah, because I know like a lot of your stuff too, it's like I remember you saying that you had like a lot of rainbows, like you used like so many colors. And you said it was like different for the request I had is because you use the album artwork color palette, and so that kind of limited it. But then you said it made it challenging. It was actually like
it changed the way I kind of thought about doing color maps after that. So, because now like I don't know, like up until that point I'd only been doing basically full rainbows, like the full color spectrum. But that was like a specific color scheme, and I don't know, I got some really cool effects out of it.
Have you ever thought about making one where it's just like bright fucking white, so it's just blinding people the whole time?
I actually did one not too far off of that. It was white and black. Actually, what was that movie? Have you seen the movie, I think it's Terrarium or Vivarium?
No, I haven't heard of it.
Oh, it's kind of like an alien movie, but there's a scene where the alien is like communicating with some, I don't even know. But it's just like fractal artwork, and he's just sitting like 2 feet away from the TV screen. So I got inspired by that, and I tried to make some, but the visuals were really like black and white, and it's a lot of just like high contrast stuff.
Yeah, that sounds like that'd be hella blinding. Yeah. Like if you had like a like especially on like a really bright fucking TV too.
Oh yeah, or like those outdoor screens. Like I made
the projectors.
Yeah, so like the projectors or the LED walls. I was working with some guy not too long ago, like a couple years or maybe a year ago, but he's in Thailand, and he's like a club organizer or something over there, and / VJ. But he was telling me, because like I was using him for one of the big screens over there, but he said try to avoid whites because it just blinds the whole lot.
Oh shit!
Like I had a couple that I uploaded. He's like, these are a little too bright. But I never thought about that. I was like, oh yeah, I guess that's full brightness on LEDs, you know?
Yeah. So like, they were using some of your work over in Thailand, or?
So it was like a couple nightclubs over there. But this was right after I started making artwork.
Really?
This guy hit me up. He's like, yeah, I'm a VJ in this random club in Thailand. But yeah, I gotta follow up with that guy. Yeah, he did a couple events, and it was really cool seeing my artwork on a big screen like that. I don't know. It was crazy.
Did you ever? It's like next time he does that, you should go to Thailand and see it.
I know, right?
And you'd be like, dude, I'm in Thailand. That's my fucking artwork. That's fucking sick.
Hell yeah! I know, that'd be a lot of fun.
I was where was I? I think we were in Paris or Denver. I can't remember. I have a poster behind this wall. The artist's name is Macbeth, and like it's kind of funny. Like we just went to a burger joint, it was some restaurant, and they had like a full mural of his artwork.
Oh shit!
And it was just like. I never seen him post about this mural before or whatever, but like I think that would be like very similar if you were to see like recognizable artwork from like an artist, like totally. In person. Like if you were in Thailand and you saw like your own art, you'd be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, totally.
But like you have such a like distinct style too.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Like it's very, I don't know how to say it. It's like realistic looking, like especially like your spirals and stuff too.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I guess I've come a decent amount of way. Like I've been trying to work on like better shading and lighting settings and stuff. And once again, I learned a lot from the guy Julius Horstewitz. He's just a master at all that stuff. But I guess where I kind of differentiate, I have always been obsessed with the color shift aspect. So kind of I guess what started all that. Probably 10 years ago, I was in Haight-Ashbury in San Francisco. They had a bunch of tapestries not too different from this all over the walls, but they had these like floodlights pointed at them, and they were changing colors, and the whole artwork would change as the colors shifted. And that I've never seen anything like that before. So I was like, "What is this? Like, how do I recreate this?" And actually, I guess funny story. This is kind of what triggered all this. The visual aspect of this, the mandible. I tried to make a backlit film print, and I just downloaded a bunch of like psychedelic pictures off the internet. But then it turned out really cool because I put LEDs behind them and everything was changing colors. But I was like, shoot, I need to start making my own artwork so I could, test this out with my own stuff.
Yeah.
But then I got sucked into making videos that I never made a second prototype.
So what would we research in order to check out those backdrops? Like what?
Shoot, I had a video. It's like one of my first videos on my Instagram. I have not made anything since. I haven't even posted it.
Cause I'm trying to think of what it looks like because I can't picture it in my head.
So it's like a small tapestry.
Okay.
But it's printed on backlit film, so it's meant to have lights behind it.
Okay.
So I built like this little shadow box, I guess, at like two inch pieces of wood, and then there's like LED strips all zigzagged around it.
Does it shine? Does the backlight shine through like just the border of the back print, or is there holes in like the tapestry to where like the light shines through?
No, so the tapestry, it's like kind of opaque.
Oh.
So it really like amplifies whatever light is behind it. Okay. So I put LEDs along the border and then along the backdrop too. But it's as the colors change, like different parts of the image will be brought to the foreground or background.
Is it like that kind of?
Kind of. Look up like movie poster boxes. It's kind of like that.
Movie poster boxes. Okay. Wow, it's weird because like I haven't been to Haight-Ashbury in a long time. Like,
I love that place.
I remember I went there and I was like in high school where one of our friends he got a zong.
Oh, is that those zigzaggy bombs?
Yeah, he got one of those and like I think he used it once, and then we went back home, and then he went to go hang out with some other friends of ours. I wasn't there. But then he got pulled over by a cop, and he like it was Pennington, and so
Pennington, fuck that guy.
And so he literally smashed it on the side of the road.
Oh,
he had it for like one day.
Oh, R.I.P.
Which like I've had a lot of friends happen to the same Pennington.
Oh my god. Yeah, he gave me a ticket one time in Morgan Hill. You know where In-N-Out is on Cochrane?
Yeah.
You know that right turn? I forget, on that little side street. Like if you're going towards Sobrato.
Is it Sutter?
Sutter, I think it was
Sutter.
Sutter.
Where you could go in between like Marie Callender's and shit.
Yeah, I think so. Either way, there was like a 90-degree turn, and then there's a yellow line, and I drove like a little bit on the yellow line. And he's like, "Oh, you crossed the double yellow, blah blah blah." It's like, really? There's like tire marks way past where I was going.
Dude, fucking so many stories I've heard from. So if you guys don't know, which you probably don't, Pennington is this. He's this like cop that's in the town that went to high school in. And there were so many stories of him just pulling people over for like the most minuscule shit. And I've even heard stories of him hiding in he was a motorcycle cop too. So he would hide in sheds, and when people would speed, he would like just fucking come out of a shed like he's goddamn Jason Statham.
Oh my God.
And then just pull someone over.
Oh, he was sneaky. I remember he was at Sobrato too. He'd always be posting up, like keeping everything safe and secure. Oh man.
Oh, that's so stupid though. It's like I didn't get a driver's license till I was like 19.
Oh,
so like I never had to deal with that.
Yeah.
So like I was fortunate enough to where like I had some friends where I just pay them like, hey, just, if you drive me around all weekend, I'll buy you food and I'll pay for your gas or whatever.
It's a sweet deal, yeah.
Yeah. And then I think I don't know if it was like it's a mix of me being lazy, but also a mix of like wait till I'm 18 so I don't have the permit restriction, and then I could just drive people right away.
Yeah, pretty much like immediately after getting my license, I got a violation 47 or whatever the fuck it is of having, you're not allowed to have people in your car. Oh my God.
Dude, so there was a guy that I went to school with. His name was Alan Chen.
Oh, I know.
And we were going to go play Magic the Gathering, but I had this like Dora the Explorer like PC game that my parents got for my niece, but they didn't have a PC because they only had Macs and they couldn't play it. So they told me if I go return it, like I could keep the money. And so we were gonna go over there, and this is on Bernal, like where you're.
That's right by my parents' house. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're driving in the middle lane on Bernal, right? And then so there's a freak. Oh, so we're on the far right lane because we're about to turn right onto. Oh no, we're on Santa Teresa, about to turn right onto Bernal, but then there's a motorcycle guy who goes 2 lanes over right in front of Alan Chen, and he stops on the brakes, but like his car was like kind of shitty, and so you just hear the squealing of the brakes, and he knocks the guy off the motorcycle, even though the guy fucking went 2 lanes in to go into that Nob Hill shopping center, and like, like, oh fuck, and then Alan was just like, wait, what? And so he got out of the car, and then it was an old man. He was just he's like, what the fuck were you thinking? And I'm just like, dude, that was like so your fault. And
what do you mean? What am I thinking? Yeah.
Yeah. And like, he like just fucking just 2 lanes over, just try to get into a shopping center in front of us. And Alan ended up getting a freaking ticket for driving me, a $400 ticket.
Was it from Pennington?
I don't know if it's from Pennington, but like there was no cop on the scene.
Oh my God.
But he got that like after. Like I didn't find out, and I felt bad, and then I was just like, God damn it! Like
that's so funny. The guy that causes an accident, you're fine. It's probably this guy's fault anyway. He's got an extra person when he shouldn't.
Yeah, exactly. When he shouldn't. He's probably a fucking criminal.
Yeah. Lock him up. We've got this one wrapped up and figured out.
I didn't realize we were in North Korea.
Yeah. That's so funny.
But yeah, I didn't want to deal with that, and then.
Yeah, that's probably the right move.
Yeah, so I think another time I was driving with some friends. I met on Xbox, but I was like 2 years older than them, so I was the only one that had a license. They lived in Palo Alto.
Oh, nice.
But like I met them on Call of Duty, and then like we were hanging out, and I had like so many people in my fucking Acura Integra, and we all got in and out. And one of the friends decided to be funny and like throw the trash out of the window right in front of a cop, got pulled over immediately. And so like when the cop was asking who did it, we all looked at the guy who did it, and he was like 14 at the time. He was like 3 years younger than us. And he was like, oh my God. He's like fucking scared because he's like comes from like kind of wealthy background and like goody like private school and stuff. And he was just like, oh shit, is this gonna go on my record?
Wait, so this is the first time you met him in person too?
I think it was the first or second time I met them.
That's hella funny.
Yeah.
So that's a bold move, throwing trash out the window.
Yeah, right. Right in front of a cop. It's just like, why would you? First of all, you shouldn't do that anyways. But I don't know. I don't know. I've had so many fucking stupid car things that like, I'm surprised I still want to drive.
Yeah, right. See, that's where I'm at. I want to just sit in the home all day. I don't want to drive anywhere. Leave the traffic. Oh my God.
But then you have to take Uber or public transportation. Both of those are not good options here.
Yeah. Oh, have you ever taken the light rail?
Yeah.
Oh, I had to take that for San Jose State. Oh my God.
Oh shit.
It was never a dull moment. I'll give it that. But man, I am done with the light rail.
Dude, I don't know how people do that like in the city too, because like I see shit too from like people on like the subway in New York where a guy, like the last video I saw was like a guy laying on like the bleacher seat on a fucking subway, and he's just straight up pissing while laying down, and you're seeing the puddle go down the aisle.
Oh no!
And it's like
nobody's cleaning that shit.
No
up.
one's
It just
cleaning it
evaporates
up.
and fucking all right, back to work on Tuesday.
And then everyone's just like watching it happen, and it's like, well, we can't do anything about this.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, what are you gonna do? It's all these homeless people, crazy people. If they get arrested, they're just gonna be back on the streets, do the same thing tomorrow. It's like, everyone just kind of avoid.
Yeah, I mean that's what sucks. Like over here, it's like you do have to just avoid them, and it reminds me of like the. Have you ever saw the show Louie?
Louie, no.
It was on FX.
Is that the Louis C.K. his show?
Yeah.
Okay, I've seen a couple episodes of that.
Yeah, so he has an episode. There's a scene where it's like his younger like cousin or something like comes in from like Minnesota or something, and he's in New York City, and so like he's telling the joke about how like they're walking past a homeless person, and he's just walking past them, and then his niece's like or cousin was like, "Oh my God, sir, what happened? I'm so sorry. Are you okay?" And he's just like, "Life happened." It's like, just ignore them.
What happened?
Oh my God. It sucks because it's just like that. There's nothing we can do. It's almost like the same thing as like corporations kind of like contributing the most to like global warming and that kind of shit. Because it's like, it's all out of our control, but I guess the people who own all these houses, like housing corporations, how fucking weird is that?
Yeah.
But it's all their fault.
I blame the government.
Yeah. I blame the government.
It's a summary of everything, basically.
Pretty much.
Oh my God.
But I want to look at some of your stuff on Instagram.
Hell yeah.
So this one looks like it's really chill. It's not. Is this the one that we were listening? Is this the one you were saying was the?
Oh yeah.
Star Wars.
Yeah. So I sampled a bunch of Star Wars clips.
You could hide the volume on the.
Yeah, I actually made this as an NFT.
You mean this as an NFT?
Yeah, so I sell stuff on Maker's Place.
Nice.
But yeah, so this is kind of an example of the ambient music, or I guess music as you'd call it. I don't even know what's considered music anymore.
Yeah, it is weird because it's like I didn't know what to call this too because I know in the source we had like a part like that.
Yeah, the ending, it's all reversey.
Yeah,
I love that part. Yeah.
So it's like I would call it ambient / atmospheric. Mm-hmm. But it's weird because like it's even though it's not like musical progression or chords or whatever, it's like still music.
Yeah, it's like a mood.
Yeah, exactly, a mood.
Yeah. And I started making stuff like this because I had all these long like 45-minute YouTube videos, and I was just like, all right, I gotta kill some time with some music here. So I just started making these like stretched out, super long ambient tracks. But I use a program or a plugin, a VST plugin. It comes with FL Studio. It's called a granulizer. Mm-hmm. And so what I'll do is I'll compile like a bunch of like sound effects or clips or like recordings. Like some of these are pod racing scenes from episode 1. I think the Darth Vader just had a little clip. But I'll kind of stack them up and then fade them in and out, and then I'll run it through this plugin called a granulizer, and it stretches and distorts. So you can kind of separate and isolate these little bits, and that's what gives it that kind of stuttery. I don't even know what
it sounds.
It
sounds crunchy.
Yeah.
It's like it's got a lot of attack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Like very plucky kind of. Pingy.
I've never seen Star Wars.
Oh no way! Oh my God, that's crazy.
Yeah,
you're a rare breed.
Yeah, me or Maddie haven't seen Star Wars.
Wow, no way.
Yeah, we haven't seen The Matrix either.
Have you seen Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, I saw Lord of the Rings though.
All right. Did you like Lord of the Rings?
I thought it was pretty cool.
All right. Well,
I think I've only watched like a few times, but.
Nice.
Oh, it looks like you were gonna say something.
I was gonna say, I have a suicide pact with a friend that if either of us ever watch The Matrix, we have to kill ourselves.
What? The Matrix is so good. Oh my God.
Such a random movie to do that to.
Yeah, I know.
Like, didn't they come up with a new one too?
Yeah, it just came out not too long ago.
Dang. Yeah, I've never. Yeah, never. The thing is, like, my parents never grew up on pop culture. So like I don't have that sort of relation that a lot of people have with like pop culture and stuff.
Okay.
Like when I was brought up, my parents listened to Christian rock.
Yeah.
So that's
so did my parents.
I'm sure they listen to tons of Switchfoot.
Yeah. Oh, I know all about Switchfoot.
But yeah, that's what I grew up on. And dude, like my parents, they would fucking they would put child blocks on the TV for Dish Network, and like they started, you know, they had like TV ratings too, like PG, or they'll rate like SpongeBob like PG for like violence or language and stuff, but they blocked it for sexual content, which even in G movies and PG movies there could be sexual content. So I couldn't,
suggestive themes.
yeah, I couldn't watch Shrek on TV. I'd have to get the password.
Well, Shrek is pretty raunchy.
Yeah, it is pretty raunchy.
I don't know if you want your kids seeing that movie. Oh, it's so funny.
So yeah, I have a disconnection. I think that's why I kind of listen to very obscure metal, and I'm not super into like a lot of pop culture movies and stuff. And like for the most part, I don't really watch a whole lot of movies.
Oh, okay.
So like I like TV shows, and I think I like TV shows a little bit more.
Same, definitely. I feel like all the streaming apps have kind of taken over. I don't know.
How many do you actually pay for?
Oh my god, fucking too many. The last one I don't pay for is Netflix. I still get that one from my parents.
Same.
I feel like that's the final stage in becoming an adult.
Yeah, right.
Do you have your own Netflix account? So I'm not quite there yet. Maybe the next milestone. Maybe I'm 40.
Yeah, it's buy a house and then get your own Netflix.
Yeah. So you know you've made it in the world.
Oh yes, honey. It's like
God.
we got the house. We're still not done yet.
Yeah. It's like the Infinity Stone. Yeah. You gotta get all the different streaming apps. Oh my god.
That's what sucks, man. Because getting back into anime or whatever, it's like now it's another freaking streaming thing.
Put
to
it in the
buy
pile.
into.
Yeah.
And it's like there's so many episodes of things I want to watch, and I passed the trial period, so.
Oh. You're a full-blown customer now.
Yeah, yeah. I gave my hard-earned cash to I guess Sony because they own it now.
Yeah. Nice.
So
Yeah, my last one was Paramount Plus.
I never got that, but I want to get it.
I did it just for Halo.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it good?
Show. Oh, it was fucking awesome.
Dang.
It was really good.
People were shitting on it because they
fuck those people.
You heard that first, guys.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself. Because like you could see Master Chief without his helmet, right?
Yeah, that was like one of the first like things they did in the show.
Dude, they should have had it where he takes off his helmet and it's John Cena, but they made his head invisible because you can't see him. But it's clearly his voice though. Yeah. John Cena.
But yeah, I was cracking up because I was wondering how they were gonna do that with the whole helmet thing. I was like, are they really gonna go an entire show without showing this dude's face?
Yeah.
And then they're just like, nah, we're shutting that shit down early on. Boom, look at this is his face.
Really? It was super early?
It was like the first episode.
Oh, shit.
I was like, oh, is it gonna be like the Mandalorian, like a big reveal? But no.
Was he like a famous actor, or
I've never heard of him.
You've never heard of him?
He's famous now.
Yeah, he should be.
Oh yeah,
but it's good. You reckon?
Yeah.
What would you give it? 5 out of 5 or out of 5 stars?
5.
5?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we should probably get the trial for that.
Yeah, you can burn them in 7 days. You can binge that.
Oh hell yeah! How many episodes?
I think there's 8 or 9.
8 or 9.
Yeah, everything's less than 10 now. What the fuck?
Okay.
What's the deal with that?
Yeah, they're trying to make it to where they're trying to like extend the longevity of the series.
Oh, yeah.
Because like freaking back in the day, especially with TV and stuff, like there's like 28 episodes in a season. It's like this is so fucking long.
Yeah.
Like Seinfeld and stuff. But I want to look at another one. I think. Can you recognize what it is like without playing it?
I think yeah. So this is another NFT. This one's actually a blend of like 8 different renders, probably.
Mm-hmm. So another atmospheric. Okay. I saw some of them that
This one's been buffering forever. I might just move on to a different one.
I might try to do a different one. Let's see. Wait, go to his page and see if he could pick one. I'm sure. So go to his main page and have Austin pick one. His main page. It should be the leftmost one. Leftmost. Okay, click up. There you go.
Hey.
So if you were to click one, what's one that's not atmosphere? Because you have stuff that's like actually like you wrote.
Like there's my little home office setup.
Oh, that's your home office setup?
Yeah, that's my little man cave. That's where the magic happens.
Dude, that is sick. That's the thing. You have the vibe going there.
Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, I feel like your creative space should be like a place where you want to be.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I'm kind of obsessed with plants. I don't know if you guys like plants. I have plants in every square inch of every room, pretty much.
I actually hate plants. I want to get rid of all plants.
Death to all.
Well, so I have my cousin's roommate is like really into fucking plants. Like they have a shit ton of plants. And he literally has like an Instagram for his plants. And
there's levels of the plant game.
But it's like it brings a really good like we already have not a whole lot of room here, but like I was looking it up too, saying like, "Hey, does indoor plants cause more bugs?" And they do.
Oh, totally.
And I'm just like, no, no. It's kind of like same thing with like a dog. Like, like I like the idea of having a dog, but having to deal with the hair and stuff. Mm-hmm. It just, I don't like that.
Yeah, we have so many fucking spiders in our house. My wife hates it. I love spiders. I don't give a fuck. But
you just come home with another plant, and then Andre is just like, "What the fuck, Austin?"
She cuts me off. She's like, all right, you have enough plants.
But like, they bring a good ambiance to that though too. And like,
totally.
Do you think you could breathe better with it? With the plants in the room?
I think so.
I think so.
My oxygen's way pure. I can tell the difference.
But yeah, I agree though. Like having the ambiance in like the workstation or like, you know, your creative space. Like I tried doing that with here. Like,
oh fuck yeah,
like
I love
having.
the vibe here.
I mean, for the most part, you can't really tell in the cameras like for the podcast like how much art we have here. But I feel like it should bring in like an ambiance.
Everywhere you look, I love it.
Yeah, there's so many different ones though.
Oh, I love your guys' taste.
So I paused here. I wanted to ask: is this a custom PC?
Oh yes.
Did you make this or did you order?
I built it myself. Yeah. That
and
was
then what screen is this? This is huge.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, that's like just like a random I forget what brand 4K TV though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
And then I actually just switched the bottom monitors. I got a ultra wide.
Oh, those look sick, dude.
So it's less real estate, but I've been loving it. It's so nice.
Damn. Like I got I think it was like a 40-inch from my work. They're just like, hey, like we're getting rid of this and upgrading to a 4K. Do you want it? I'm like, it's only 1080p, but it's like it's fine for like music production and stuff.
Hell yeah.
But I do want to get a 4K one just because it's like it looks cool. As being able to, you know, you want to especially if you're doing visual art and stuff, you want to be able to see it in like the most detail possible.
Oh yeah, totally.
So like I couldn't imagine doing fractals in 1080. Yeah, that'd be kind of hard.
Yeah.
But dude, doing fractals. Okay, so have you done anything with VR yet?
I have actually. I have a couple of VR videos on my YouTube channel.
Oh shit.
I kind of took a pause in making them just because you have to do them in 8K.
Oh
so they
shit.
take forever to render. And then,
yeah.
Oh yeah. Here, if you go, just look up Trippy everything on YouTube. But if you do it in the browser, you can kind of click around with the mouse and explore them in VR.
Dude, I want.
Oh yeah, go to playlists. I think I have a VR playlist.
I want to get a freaking VR headset so bad, but I'm waiting for VR fractals. I'm waiting for dismiss. Yeah. I'm waiting for Sony to come up with it.
Oh, they're gonna make one?
Yeah.
Okay.
For the PS5. And
nice.
And like I don't have I don't that is sick.
Oh, thanks.
Holy shit. And that's the thing too. It's like is it with your fractal videos, since everything is like already digitally created, it's not like you're gonna have issues of like, you know, recording something in person and then making it in VR and it's gonna be all distorted and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I need to make more of these.
That's super dope.
Thanks. Yeah, the VR aspect is definitely cool. It kind of like sucks you into this whole world.
Mm-hmm. So do you have a VR headset, I'm guessing?
Yeah, so I have an Oculus Rift. I don't use it as much as I should. But yeah, I need to start making more VR stuff. Oh yeah, this is a song I made too.
Dude, it totally fits the vibe though.
Oh, thank you.
I feel like you're really good at that. You have like, even with like, you know, you're more like, I would say faster tempoed songs. You make the fractals like the what is it? It's like when it fluctuates colors and stuff.
Oh yeah.
It goes well with like the
blinky,
vibe of it. And so like whenever it's slower, you're good at making it fit that same vibe as the song.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I try to like pick things that go well together. A lot of times I'll kind of be going back and forth in the creative process. Like if I'm working on a project, I'll create the visuals and then I'll kind of like finish a render, watch it, kind of see what I guess mood or kind of vibe that has. And then I'll kind of pop into FL Studio and start working on some music that fits it. But I like the aspect of kind of the visuals and the artwork influencing each other.
Yeah.
It's kind of like this recursive, reiterative process, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And that's what's cool because like I feel like you could bring a lot of content with the video aspect, and then you have the audio aspect to be influenced by it too. Because I feel like I'm the same way. Like I don't draw as much as I should, and I've been trying to do a lot more recently. But like I feel like if I'm working on music, then it makes me have like something to go off of.
Yeah, totally.
Like, cause it's weird. Like I remember just being in high school, like how easy it was for me to draw just random shit. But it's like, you know, doodling in a notebook is different than like drawing a full piece or whatever that's supposed to be like artistic and stuff.
Yeah, totally.
But yeah, I drew a robot recently where it's like almost like a police officer like caught the robot. And it's going to be like captioned like, oh, I woke up like this. And like it's in the background, it's going to be like a city, like burning buildings and like just fucking chaos and shit. So I wanted to do that one. But the last one I did took me forever. I was drawing a lot during COVID. I drew the Joe Rogan's podcast, Sober October Crew.
Oh,
where
shit,
it's like Tom Segura, Joe Rogan, Ari Shaffir, and then Bert Kreischer, but they're all like apes or monkeys or whatever, and they're
sick.
like on a tree and shit.
Oh, that's so cool.
But that one took fucking forever because like having to draw it to make it look like the person.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know how you do it, man. Like your stuff is so detailed.
Yeah,
like, I like the one from I think it's artwork for Symbiosis.
Oh yeah, the one with the seagull.
Yeah, I love that one.
Yeah.
I love all the little like waves and lines and stuff.
Yeah, that one's my favorite, I think too.
Me too. Yeah, you have such a unique, cool style.
Thanks.
I forget there was another one of like a giant in like trees or something.
Oh yeah, so that one and the Symbiosis one I actually drew on paper.
Oh no way.
Yeah, so I actually have them up there somewhere. I was supposed to get it framed, but
I love that one too. I remember I saw it on your Instagram.
Is it the like the giant old men and they're like in the forest?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the artwork of it on the top one. Oh yeah, and that's the fractal video that you did.
Perfect example. So if you look at the lines, the pink lines are those little grids. But I'd never done anything with that much flat before, so that was a first for me. And since then, I've made a ton of different color maps with this kind of style in mind, and I've gotten a lot of really cool effects.
Yeah.
I feel like, I guess a lot of my artwork, I try to emulate my own kind of psychedelic experiences. But I feel like the visuals associated with, chemical compounds have a lot of dark hues in them too, I guess.
And it's always good to have like you said, like the contrast of like the blacks and like the like that. Like it's dark. It looks futuristic / like cybernetic.
Yeah.
And it's like, but like also futuristic too, where it's all like the neon colors and stuff.
Yeah, I love neon type stuff.
But yeah, and this part too is really good. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, like that was a good time for a color shift.
I had so much fun with this one.
Yeah, I'm glad that you weren't upset too that I put the words on it.
No, I love it. Yeah.
Cause I felt like, I don't know, like, cause I think I mixed this song, and I for the most part, whenever I mix too, like I'm not a I feel like I'm not a very great vocalist, so I kind of lower my presence in the mix a lot. So like in a lot of the songs, a lot of people are like, oh, I can't really hear it, but I can feel what you're going for. So like I wanted to, add the lyrics on there so that people could actually read it.
Yeah, no, I like that.
Yeah.
I love the vocals in this track though. I love the see this part. See, this is like the kind of ambient music I love.
Yeah.
Stuff like this. Just dark, kind of trippy, weird.
Dude, I was about to say, I could totally
it.
see. So we should try to do something together sometime.
Let's make an ambient album.
Yeah, dude, do that, and I could do like the deep growls of that shit, dude, with ambient, have just no drums at all. Dude, that'd be crazy.
I just started working on some glitchy stuff. All right, I'll send you some samples.
I'm down.
Hell yeah.
I've been trying to find more vocal projects. I've had a few like online stuff that kind of didn't come to fruition, but like, yeah, I've been wanting to practice more vocal stuff, and I tried finding a vocal coach, but like, I don't know, I'm not having good luck with them. Like,
you don't need a coach, just do it more, record more stuff.
I know, but like, I feel like I get lazy and I just don't do it, and so I feel like if I were to like have a teacher, they still don't influence me. At least I haven't found one that like influenced me to like I still want to do it more. But like I had this one where she was like this Russian lady, and like she was saying the first time she answered the door, it's like, oh, you're a lot older than I thought. I'm just like, oh, okay. I'm like, I'm emailing you directly. Like, is this a child emailing you? I want vocal lessons.
Yeah, what?
And then the other guy that I was with, he had a huge stutter, and like I wasn't a huge fan of his vocal style, so I feel like I have to like the vocal coach's singing.
If you don't even think they're good, you don't want to learn from them.
Yeah, which the thing is, he has good technique, but I just don't like his style.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I feel like I don't know if it's gonna translate well if I'm trying to learn.
Yeah.
So so that didn't work out, and then I just kind of stopped ever since.
You don't need a coach. See, the universe is telling you to do it yourself.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, how hard could yelling be?
It's hard. I don't know how you do it, man. I love that vocal style.
She hates it. Just because I since I don't know how to sing, I do the takes over and over and over again, and since I don't know what I'm doing, I'm constantly improvising the melodies and going back, listening to it, and trying to change it up and try to get it to where it's like, okay, now that's where it's going to be, and then I try to do it in a single take for each section. And it just like takes like months of me singing the same part over and over again.
Damn. So how does it work when you sing those like growly notes? Are you yelling at full volume, or is it like lower volume?
I have two techniques. So in the first part, I have a growl where it's actually really quiet, and it's kind of weird because I've had friends try to ask me to do it, and it's like it's kind of hard without practicing. But like it's a vocal fry where you just go like. And so it's like really distorted and doesn't sound as good as it does like in a microphone. And then you
that's
kind
what
of
I
process
always wondered. I always wondered if it's actually like screamed at full volume or not.
No, but then I have another one. It's like the high pitched one that I'm singing at, where it's like the second verse.
Yeah.
That one I'm actually full on yelling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like it's weird. It's like it takes a lot less effort to do the growls, but that's because you have to really control them in order to stay at that pitch.
Gotcha. It's all just keeping it low.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I'm tempted. I want to practice now.
I mean, I've had some days where I fucked up my voice though. Like,
really?
It gets raspy.
Oh,
but like that's if I don't do it right. Like I feel like after a certain amount of time, like since I don't practice a whole lot, I just will go straight into like the idea. And that's not good for vocals. You want to warm up, and she tells me.
You gotta do your warm ups, man.
Yeah, I don't do my warm ups at all. I'm just like, fuck it.
That was me my whole life with everything.
Exactly. That's how I am.
I'm the most stiff and rigid like your body could possibly be now. Because I played soccer my whole life, and it was like, all right, make sure you stretch and do all this stuff. And I'm like, I don't need to do any of that.
Yeah.
Just like half-ass it, like 1, 2, 3, 10, 1, 2, 3, 10.
Have you ever had any injuries though from playing soccer?
I pulled muscles. I feel like a lot.
Oh wait, so yeah, I feel like a lot.
No, I guess what's a lot? At least 3 or 4 times I remember having pulled muscles.
Okay.
I was like, wow, why is this happening? If only there was something I could do to prevent it.
Yeah, right. If only I stretched. Yeah. But like, dude, freaking soccer players, I feel like they're the one, like them and hockey players, they like get the most injured.
Oh yeah.
Just because it's, and it sucks because it's like, that's like, well, football too, I guess, but like, I don't know. I feel like it's really easy to get injured in soccer. Like I hear so many people who used to play soccer who have like knee problems now as an adult.
Yeah, so many of my friends, kids on my team had like, oh, my MCL, my ACL. Mm-hmm. I have been blessed and fortunate enough. I've never had like a single knee injury in my entire life. Been playing soccer since I was 6. Yeah.
This is acrylic, so I don't know. I don't know if that will count. Yeah, I was about to say too. Like I kind of stopped noticing the table too. The table itself is also
trippy table.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
That's the thing too. It's like I feel like we have an overlap of psychedelic / like really like I don't know super detailed artwork interests.
Oh, but I love the psychedelic stuff.
Yeah. But so we got more. We have more videos. I feel like we haven't shown a whole lot. We've just been catching up.
I know.
So
just
like,
chilling.
Look at
sipping beer.
Yeah, dude. So I saw this box. Is this an NFT too?
Oh, so this one I actually made as a sticker.
Really?
So I have, like I said, ADHD. I've been selling stickers on the side. But I have an Etsy shop, and I've been selling little holographic stickers.
Nice.
These are some of the new ones I made.
Those are sick.
Oh, thanks. Oh, so that's a classic Mandelbulb. That's where the program I use gets its name. Really? It's a 3D representation of the Mandelbrot set, which is kind of what started fractals. Have you heard of or what's his name? Benoit Mandelbrot, I think. Mm-mm. He's the father of fractals, I guess. He kind of coined the frame or the term. But there was a math problem when it said, "Oh, measure the coast" or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then he was the one that proposed you can't have a measurement without defining how detailed are we going to go? Are you going to measure the grains of sand, or are you just going to measure the... So that's kind of what started fractal mathematics, I guess.
Yeah.
The concept that you could have a finite area and an infinite perimeter. It's pretty wonky.
I remember learning about that in calculus. Like we actually had to do fractal problems.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, it was really weird.
That's awesome.
Because it said it really helps too, like real world scenarios, for like doing weather prediction, like wind patterns.
Oh, okay.
So I remember having to do that, and I was just like, once I finished calculus, like I'm not gonna retain any of this.
I know. I took calculus too, and we got a sheet of notes, and I was like, yes, I got this class in the bag.
I fucking wish I had that.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that looks sick.
Oh,
that look. Wait, go back to the other one. That one looks like as if it's underwater, and it's like the reflections of like the waves from above.
Yeah, thanks. So yeah, that's actually probably because of the color map I used.
Yeah.
And this probably was influenced by that first one from the source too,
uh-huh.
with just darker tones, and I guess I started doing more lines.
So do you have them printed on like holographic?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, holographic kind of film.
That's sick.
Oh yeah, so I forgot I started doing these too. I haven't sold any yet, but it's like through this company that prints stuff on demand, I guess.
That's sick.
But that was a render I made.
That one's really cool.
That one's like 8K resolution too.
Holy shit. Did you buy one of your own yet though?
No, I need to do that to test it out to see what it looks like.
I bought one of mine.
Oh hell yeah, I know. Yeah, I want to do that.
It's pretty decent print too, because I did it on Society 6.
Oh okay, I've heard of that.
So like they do it where you upload a design, and then you could change the format to where you could sell it as a poster, or you could do it as like a magnet, a nice towel. One, right? Yeah, it's the blue one right there. The Valley
hell
one.
Yeah. That's sick.
I wish the camera picked it up.
Yeah. I mean, you could show it on, actually, I don't know. Well, I mean, you could look on my website, I guess. Just put Cat's Pajamas Weebly. But that one took me forever to draw. And
really?
And I feel like I ended up kind of giving up. I could have done even more if I wanted to, but I didn't, because I was just like, this is taking way too long to do. Yeah, the digital one.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
See what I mean? Look at the details in your stuff, dude. That's crazy. When you draw something like this, how do you start? Did you do the river first, or like The mountains are.
I drew like a rough idea of where the river's gonna start, and I started from the bottom up. Oh, and so I knew that I wanted it to be like a perspective of like being close, like the viewers being closer to like whatever is in front, and then it gets further in the background. But then I was actually gonna do a thing. I had an idea where, but I thought it was gonna be a huge waste of time. Is that I wanted to do it to where you make like a series from this, where it's different perspectives of that same scenery. So you can see it in a different angle, as if you're like zoom into like the top of that mountain or on the left. But then I was just like, oh, well then if I do that, then it's going to be like 4 of the same thing kind of. And I'm very much like, I do one idea and I go to a completely different idea after that.
Yeah, I know.
So
about that.
I don't know. She thinks I have ADHD, but it's undiagnosed.
Yeah, there you go. That was me up until about 5 years ago.
But she has ADHD. She was diagnosed.
ADHD gang.
But I feel like everyone has like traits of ADHD.
Oh yeah.
Like it's kind of hard
Almost
not to.
like it's a spectrum.
Yeah. So,
exactly.
Sponsored by Comcast. Xfinity. Just kidding, not a sponsor. But yeah, like I completely change my ideas all the time, and I think that's what kind of made it difficult for me as an artist. Is I don't have a theme, like a a lot of artists they
You're talking to me.
But like you have fractals though. You have like the fractals. That's your theme.
Oh, I guess, yeah, that's
and like I could tell whatever it's yours. But like I have like I don't know. Mine's just all over the place. Like I'll draw like Joe Rogan or in his crew, or I'll draw like fucking a seagull, or I'll draw like mountains and stuff. Yeah. So it's kind of hard. Like I see a lot of the artists I follow, they'll draw like the same character like every fucking day.
Yeah.
And it's like, how do you guys do that?
See, that's what I mean. I like that approach to it, where it's like it's different every time. You never know what your emotions are going to be like, or you never know what's going to be inspiring you at any given time. And I feel like I kind of take that approach with my music, where it's like, instead of doing different like subjects, it's different genres of music. It's like I'll make ambient, or then I'll do a lo-fi track, or then I'll make a trance song or something. I don't know. But I'm like the same. I like that approach of just however I'm feeling in the moment. That's what I'm going to be creating.
And it's weird because it's hard to market that because because it's not a brand.
No,
it's like it's just like what us as humans are feeling.
Yeah. Oh, totally. And that's funny that my first album I put out was kind of just like that. Well, like, I've never put out an album before. I'd uploaded shit to SoundCloud, and that was about the extent of it. But this, I was like, I had all these little unfinished songs. I was like, why the fuck? I'm just gonna put them all on an album and throw it out there. Fucking why not? Like,
are they like? Is it like? Do they all have a specific theme, or is it just kind of like just random songs?
No theme whatsoever. Sometimes it's Star Wars bullshit. Sometimes it's ambient. Sometimes it's dubstep. I don't even know.
But sometimes it's gangster rap.
I had a Mac Dre remix on the album.
Did you really?
I just like I'm doing stuff. You're probably not supposed to put remixes on an album. I don't know what the heck.
I think remixes are okay, right? Like you can't get copyright stricken.
I haven't gotten copyright stricken yet. Yeah. My approach has been I'm going to ask for forgiveness, not permission. Sue me.
Sue me.
Please don't sue me.
Take whatever you want. My bank account. It's only $10. And it's like really sick though, because like you have the cohesiveness of your artwork plus the music. So it's like you do have a brand.
Oh, thank you.
And it's dope. But I want to check out one more, and then I have this idea where we could play a game.
Ooh, fuck yeah.
I think this week is guessing the time period. Yeah.
Okay.
So we're just gonna show random art, but we'll talk about it a little bit more once we get there.
Sounds good.
But yeah, that looks sick. That looks like something from like Star Wars or something. Or
thank you.
Or it looks like it'd be like fucking Jimmy Neutron whenever he goes into like
brain blast.
He does a brain blast, and that's what you see in his head.
Yeah. Oh my god. That's so funny. Yeah. So this is the album artwork from my last album, Omnipresent. That was the ambient one. But yeah, I'm obsessed with stuff like this. So like, the way I see it, I'm just like this explorer kind of going. I don't create anything. I don't create any of these structures. But it's just fun to like zoom around and look for cool shit that like draws your eye, you know? but I'm fascinated by the concept of the infinite. And
Yeah.
with stuff like this, you zoom in and you're right back where you started. Oh, that's weird. And you zoom in again. Oh, you're right back where you started again. You get this self-similarity.
I'm noticing too on some of your videos you've been using like actual images or like videos of like other objects. I think once I saw like a lizard eye or like I was like, what the fuck?
See, I
you see it blinking and then it like kind of just blends in.
Yeah, I got experimental for a little while. I was recording videos from YouTube. Probably not. Probably don't own copyrights or that shit. But I was getting videos of like chameleons or frogs or like some kind of like any kind of animals. I had a couple of like squids and stuff. But then I was blending them and overlaying it with the mathematical structures, and you get some really cool effects with it. I don't know.
Dang. So are
I
you
want to
able
explore that more.
So are you able to go like more into like making the shapes to contour with the chameleons or the frogs and stuff, or is it just kind of like just having
It depends. So you like with every like, so this is probably 3 or 4 formulas each one, and then with the formulas you have a bunch of different parameters that you can adjust. So you can kind of like change the shapes of the structures you're looking at within the kind of confined dimensions of it, I guess. But it's hard to like create things to like fit a certain shape or whatever, I guess.
Yeah.
You kind of just have to get lucky and stumble across something that looks like
you can't do a fractal of like a house or something.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's not like all these other 3D programs like Blender, where you're all right. Let's start with a square. Let's add a triangle. Let's add this. Let's add that. You're not sculpting in any way.
I saw a video of like an introductory to Blender. I'm like, it was one where it's like, make a lo-fi island, and it was just like actually really cool. It was just basically like literally just like a floating island, and they have like some mountain tops, and then you add the rock and stuff, and you add like the shading.
Oh, that's cool.
It's like, dude, he did it in like an hour. I feel like I wouldn't be able to do that, but like it's another thing to get into. So
I have Blender downloaded and installed on my computer, and man, it's like you said, it's just another daunting program. You got to start back at square one, but
yeah.
I think I'm too, at the moment, preoccupied with Mandelbulb to bite off anything else. But, yeah.
It's like the thing where once you get used to it, it's like, why should I try something else?
Yeah, exactly. I'm still using FL Studio for 13 years. It's FL Studio 6 back in 2007, I think.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that was the first one.
Damn. All right, let's do the game.
Yeah.
Game time. All right, so we got... we're gonna show random artwork, and we're going to guess the time period. Did you do the multiple choice, or is it no answer given?
Yeah, so this is multiple choice. It'll show up on the screen.
Nice. Love multiple choice.
Yeah.
So this week I went with like a psychedelic and trippy artists.
Hey.
So I did some research on well-known artists in that.
Yeah. Last time I did this with Manisol, like there was no answer, and I got.
I did it. It was multiple choice last time.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
I feel like it wasn't. I don't know. Maybe it was just a dumb bitch. But like, I got all of them wrong. He got them like almost all right, and like I have an art history degree. I'm just like, damn, dude, I didn't retain shit.
I think that's college. I don't remember anything I learned in college, man.
I got
a marketing degree.
You have a marketing
degree? I haven't used that once.
Okay.
I don't think my mic was on when I explained it, but just for the listeners, all of these are going to be psychedelic and trippy artists of the past or present.
Ooh, or future. Just kidding.
I'm getting Grateful Dead vibes with this one.
Yeah.
There was a lot of concert posters.
Oh, the little bears.
Yeah, so as I was doing research, it was like really hard to find like actual art that wasn't just a concert poster, because like it peaked in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, I love it.
And I was gonna suggest too, because like one of the psychedelic art, I was just gonna be like, oh hey, you should probably look up Alex Gray.
There's
I
one.
love Alex
Okay,
Gray.
I was gonna say,
Dude, you can't do psychedelic art without Alex Gray.
I know,
yeah.
I know, but then I tried looking up to see what's his oldest art piece, And I think it's like from the 90s.
His website was in chronological order.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
But I tried to shy away
stuff is
from
hella good.
his super popular ones.
Oh,
Because,
okay.
like, you know, there's a few that pop in
Like
your
the
head
Tool
when you
album
hear his name.
artworks.
All right, do we have any guesses?
I'm going to guess 60s.
I'm gonna guess 60s too.
Because it's very unsaturated.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it could be... Oh! Called it. Nice.
Ding ding ding.
All right, so this is one by Peter Max.
Should we get prizes for whenever whoever wins?
That's up to you, man.
We should do like a prize thing. Like $5 to McDonald's.
I want a commemorative plaque.
A commemorative plaque. Yeah, every guest that we have, we're gonna have to blow like $200 on like a high quality. Oh, do you know what? If I had
Engraved,
Yeah.
laser engraved.
if I had a 3D printer or someone I knew who had a 3D printer to make us a plaque, that would be dope.
Little tiny trophies.
Yeah, little tiny trophies. They're like, all right, we'll send it in your we'll send it in the mail.
Yeah.
That's dope. This looks pretty modern.
But look at the helmet. That doesn't look modern.
That's true. Is that Eddie Murphy?
Eddie Murphy's pretty modern.
Yeah. What happened to him? He just kind of like
I think
just
he
stopped
retired.
being in stuff.
I know. He's like, oh, I'm taking my money. I'm gonna run.
Yeah, he was like, I think it was it Dr. Dolittle or the Nutty Professor? I don't know which one was the last one.
They
but-
even made a reprise of Dr. Dolittle.
with Robert Downey
RDJ.
Jr. Yeah.
No way.
I'm gonna guess 2013.
2007. Big money, big money.
Oh shit!
I feel like Adam's just like going based off the psychology of where I would order these.
No, I thought it was pretty modern, and then I was looking at it, I was like, okay, all these are kind of in the same time period, but like, I feel like this is 2013. You know, Dr. Dolittle just came out.
Peak Dr. Dolittle.
So this guy, Tokyo Ayama, he had a lot of really cool stuff. He's still going. It was a lot of like American psychedelic mixed with Japanese. So pretty cool artist.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
I
say
love-
it does have a Japanese kind of vibe on the right side.
I love that it's all these different scenes like blended together. What is it?
Is that Alex? That's
That
not
looks
Alex.
like Alex Gray.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Okay. Nice. I like how they're all 1 year apart.
I know. This looks more like 2001 Alex Gray to me
Yeah.
personally.
Watch the answer. Be like, actually, it's the first quarter of like 2002. So
He technically started this on December 30th, but finished it in February. 2001, baby.
I'm gonna guess 2003.
Oh, I knew it.
Nice.
No, Purging. Oh, it is Alex Gray.
Yep.
Okay.
See, I know my 2001
I
Alex Gray.
thought, based on Adam's
never forget.
drawing style, I thought you would appreciate this one.
Yeah.
I like his artwork a lot. Apparently, he built a church.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. He was on Joe Rogan's podcast with him and his wife.
Oh, no way. I need to watch that. Yeah,
You
I've
should
been
look at
following
that
that.
after.
They're
Isn't it the
honestly
sacred
such an
geometries?
iconic duo.
Oh, I know.
They're so
Dude,
good.
but imagine going to an entire building that is just like murals of their artwork.
Yeah, like, that'd be amazing.
I would love to go to that.
I just love this style.
What the
Whoa,
fuck?
That's sick. That
What
looks
the-
like an NFT. 2020.
Those have 2020. I'm gonna guess 2011. Is it an NFT?
Big money.
Oh, wait, did you guys?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 2020.
I did 2011.
Ah.
Whoa, shit.
Wrong.
God damn it. You
That's
know,
so cool.
on the thing, you just press the arrow key.
I
and it'll-
tried that. It wasn't working.
I think enter then?
Maybe.
Press enter.
Was this my last one? I think it was. I think I only had 4.
Damn. We gotta do 5 next time.
Are we tied for first with 2? Did we both get a
I think
plaque?
we did. Should we close our eyes and you just pick a random one?
Yeah. Google search.
The thing is too is like, so whenever like I thought about the idea for the like guess the time period, it's like I try to stay away from modern art because I guess it's still under copyright and I don't know. I don't think I would get copyright stricken for like just showing their stuff, but like
You never
you never
these
know.
days, yeah.
And that would be kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Like if it's
I
on
mean,
YouTube, because
it would be nice. I should have done the disclaimer before the game, but I guess I'll do it now. Disclaimer: we don't own the credits or the rights to any of these.
well, there
And like this is why we name the artists.
yeah. The artist was in the slideshow, but if you're just listening, then we do have the artist name in each of the slides. But yeah, that was we're trying to think of like other games too and stuff to like kind of make like a little side segment and stuff.
Yeah, I
But
love it.
I thought that was pretty fun.
That was fun. Yeah.
Because you said you saw the other podcast we did was Fuck, Marry, Kill, right?
Turns out I think I didn't fuck, fight, kill.
Oh, Fuck, Fight, Kill. Yeah. Because I think you said you wanted to make it a little bit
There
different.
were some pieces of art that give you like a visceral fight. Yeah. But yeah, I was usually I try to go for older pieces, just if they're not alive anymore, you won't get copyright stricken.
Yeah.
But
You can't sue people when
it's
you're
kind
dead.
of hard
Yeah.
to do that with an art form that's mostly electronic and started in the 60s.
Yeah. I was going to say that I think, what was it? Winnie the Pooh. Have you seen that? Winnie the Pooh recently came out of copyright. And so people look up Winnie the Pooh horror movie.
Oh, I saw the trailer for that. I want to see that again. This looks so
horror
sick.
movie.
Yeah.
Winnie the Pooh.
Wait, so
and,
that's
so,
what
and so they can't claim this because it's free from
Blood.
copyright. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Oh my god. This looks so creepy though.
Oh, God.
Away from me, just like I take
Frog in the back.
bees. Now I'm on a killing spree, taking Piglet on the road with me. We'll slay them all.
This is terrifying.
Oh my god.
I'm violent now, but still the same. Silly old bear, just insane.
Oh my god.
Wait, so the Winnie the Pooh
Love
rights are up. What is it?
The copyright's expired.
Wow.
So the original design of like Winnie the Pooh with the red shirt is expired, but like they renewed copyright for certain other like updated ones, like if you CG and stuff.
Oh, okay.
But like the 2D animated one and that like red shirt expired.
That's so funny.
That's what's weird about copyright rules. And, like, having
Yeah.
to pay attention to that kind of shit.
I know. I gave up paying attention to copyright shit because, like, if you want to join the YouTube, what is it, the promoter or the partner program, you gotta follow all these rules. And I kept applying for it as my channel was growing. And after like 3 rejections with no fucking explanation, they just say you broke the policies, you violated the guidelines. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, the guidelines are 35,000 pages of shit. Like, where did I violate the guidelines?
Yeah.
So after that, I was like, I've given up with copyrights.
That's what kind of sucks about like YouTube is that like it's good for a platform to where you can just upload anything, but like if you're actually wanting to make money off of it, you have to follow these guidelines that aren't that clear.
Yeah.
And then whenever like you get like copyright stricken or someone claims your video and stuff, you have to go through this process, and it's just a huge pain in the ass. And I feel like it kind of limits creativity and stuff.
Fuck
Which
yeah.
I get it. Like it's if you're showing other people's work or if you're like using their song without permission, I get it. But like
It's so faulty though. I've had copyright infringements for stuff. Have you heard of splice.com? It's like it's a database of samples that free, if you pay for the subscription, you can download them and you own the rights so you could use them in your productions. So I've had copyright hits for these samples that I've downloaded and paid for with money and owned the rights to, and I still have to go through the whole fucking process. But it's just the way YouTube's set up. It's like
yeah.
they just stricken. You copyright infringement.
Yeah.
Deal with fighting it. It's your responsibility to try to get this overturned now.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think they do a thing where it's like if someone else plays, like if it was like audio, I feel like if they have some sort of tool where like if someone plays that same audio, then it'll copyright strike it. Because I remember with the last song that we did with Megathelioma, I posted it on a distributor. I think it was not CD Baby. It was some other one. And I put that for like a certain date, right, in the future. And then I decided to post it on my own like a day before, just for like, oh yeah, if you guys want to listen to it on YouTube specifically, it's a day early. and then I got a copyright strike on my own music. And I was just like, I put in the comments, I'm like, this is my own music. I'm uploading it to my own channel as well. And they actually like gave it back to me.
Oh wow.
But I'm like, this is my music. Like, what the fuck?
There's YouTube for you in a nutshell. That's hilarious. Though.
Yeah. Which I think that was my mistake, is that if you use a distributor, just do it for Spotify and like Apple Music and Amazon Music. Don't do it for YouTube, because it's gonna post under like other artists, and then it's gonna say like your name and stuff.
Okay.
After that.
Yeah, I think that's how it's set up though. Is basically whoever, like if you're using a sample or a song, whoever uploads that to YouTube first and gets there first gets to claim the copyrights for it or whatever.
Yeah, but it's like at that point, why are you selling your samples?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like if you're getting copyright stricken, that's kind of like you shouldn't get money for that. If you're,
I know.
If no one else could use it.
Yeah.
But what other stuff have you been up to lately with like your art and stuff?
Let's see. I'm selling my artwork on a website called Sedition. I've had a couple releases with them. It's like a streaming platform. So basically, they're like a art service. So you buy digital copies of art, and then you have them in your library, I guess, and you can display them on your screen anytime. But what else?
So like a wallpaper type of thing, or like
it's actually like TVs. Like so they have like you could put it on your TV, your computer monitor, or your iPad or whatever. It's just like a living art, like a framed art kind of stuff. But yeah, so I've been selling my stuff on there.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know.
You have your Etsy. You say you have your Etsy shop where you sell stickers. You got your posters. And then your
lately
do you have your music like for sale, or is it just on streaming?
Just on streaming stuff for now. Yeah, I don't really care.
Did you make a Bandcamp?
No, I need to do that. I've had people ask me.
I feel like might as well, just because like I mean for the Megathelioma project, I just got our first sale just like
no way.
For fucking 3 years we finally got our first sale, and so
now
we can claim it on taxes. It was like $1, yeah. Because I make it as free, but like pay what you want, but they paid like $1, and I'm like, dude, hell yeah.
Hey, it still counts.
And that's the thing too. It's like people don't understand is that like for like being like bedroom musicians, like we're paying this like money for out of our own pocket for all of our own gear, and for the software that we have, and like having to advertise it. We're spending so much time, and that like. To give it away for free, basically. Yeah. So if you want to like help us, help Austin, help me, it helps everybody.
Give me money.
Yeah, give me money. Gotta pay me to see me. You don't want that to happen. You don't want to the old fucking times where you have to buy a CD.
Yeah, right.
And shit. Fuck that.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, do you have anything else coming up?
Not that I can think of, man. I guess my new album, Omnipotent. Yeah, I've had Omniscient was my first one, then Omnipresent was the ambient one. Omnipotent is gonna be coming up pretty soon. I don't have a date or anything, but
that's
you get it when you get
it. Yeah. So follow him on Instagram. That's Trippy Everything Visuals, right? Okay, cool.
Then
man.
on YouTube, just Trippy Everything. I post mostly to YouTube now. I've kind of gotten lazy with Instagram. It's all fucking work. It's all just effort. Like
dude, having to fucking post it into the format of Reels now and shit. Yeah, dude, Instagram's kind of. They've been fucking up recently.
Yeah, if you look at my Instagram, I haven't posted shit in weeks. But follow me on YouTube. That's where I post most of my stuff. I like YouTube because I can do long format.
Yeah.
I like long format stuff like podcasts. Like I feel like that's the most efficient way to deliver content.
Yeah.
At least the least amount of effort required on my end.
Yeah, right. No editing.
I'm not trying to post things every day.
Yeah, gotta find the right resolution in order to fit
I don't want to have to
Instagrams.
re-export everything I make into Instagram format.
Yeah.
Go on my YouTube. You can watch all my renders in 45 minutes or 3 hours. I don't know. But yeah,
Okay. All right. Cool. Well, perfect timing. So, all right. We're gonna wrap it up, and if you like Austin said, follow him on YouTube, Instagram. We'll put in the links down below, and let us know what you think about this podcast.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it was good seeing you.
Dude, appreciate it.
Yeah.